Hi. It's been really long time. We put some topic in English, and I think I have a audience from other languages also. And sometimes when I put topics in Tamil, the audience who views it are really less. But I think English topics would really help for all the audience from all over the world, and also it generates subtitles. And I'm trying to work on the Tamil topics also to add some subtitles to it, and soon definitely it will happen. And now today's topic is all about expect nothing, escape disappointments. Expect nothing. Is it so easy to practice in life? No. But I'll tell you a simple thing. If you belong to the Tamil audience group, the word, the famous expression, escape, great escape, spoken by a great comedy actor in Tamil cinemas, is often very attractive one. And this chapter is all about that. My other language audience, still the emotion can be felt by you. Just stress the word and say along with thank God I escaped. You will still know in what sense it has been mentioned here. Expect nothing. Why? Am I a robot or an animal or no? Just think even an animal has its own expectations towards its owner. Or if you are an one day owner for those street dogs, the next day, the very next day, it will start trusting you and might expect the same care or food and wag its tail to come behind you. So now, what is that being justified here? You have now fed the taste of trust against you, right? Correct. So I showed some care, I showed some love towards that animal, which I could possibly do at that moment. Especially a street dog, which has how many of us will give attention to those street dogs? Only few. If at least 20 cross that road, 20 out of 2 will try feeding them with some biscuits or food, leftover food or something like that. But on those 2, the dog will really have attraction towards it and ensure it wants to express its love towards him or her, and it will ensure that the next day also you will feed it, and when you cross that road it will wag its tail and come behind you. Have you not experienced that? You might think like you have fed that, you had that possible emotion only on that day and you wanted to feed that dog, but that's not the case. When you have fed it once, the trust the dog has developed in you is really huge. It's not just about one day, but the care when it was helpless and when it is voiceless and somebody is trying to express the care towards it. Correct? So that's how it is. So expectations that you will surely do it for them. But it is possible always. Is it possible really always? A sensitive question has encountered now. So you have developed the trust, you have created an expectation. Will you be able to really match that expectations every time? Or will your emotions will be same in every situation, in every day, and every challenges you encounter? Will you be the same person? Is it possible? It's a big question mark now. So let's find answers to it and let's see how we could balance the reality between expectations and escaping these disappointments. What am I supposed to do here now? Do I have to lose my real identity? Compromise everything? Live just for others' expectations? Correct, right? So when we fill others' expectations continuously, we developed trust towards us. We keep filling somebody's expectations. So at one point of time when you are not able to do it, will they adjust with you? No. And they will say, you have already done it, why can't you do it now? But at that situation, you might encounter a question in yourself, am I losing my real identity? Is it just my life or others' life? And who's trying to dominate me in this? And I'm keep on filling somebody's expectations, and who will fill in my expectations, and how will I satisfy my own expectations and satisfy my life? So this is the major question encountered. Correct? No. And this is my life. An emotional aggression in you has kept an arrest here. Yes, this is my life. I cannot do this anymore. I can't. So this is it, right? So what if I don't do this? What if I don't satisfy their needs or fulfill their so-called expectations? Absolutely, their life is not going to come to stand or end. Still, or if not me, someone will satisfy their needs and complete the action. Isn't that so? Is it really so? See, there is a real difference here. Expectations are different from responsibilities. So when you're responsible to somebody in your life, and definitely they'll have expectations towards you, and you have to fulfill it. And if you call that a burden or feeling stingy towards that, and it shows that maybe we don't love or care for that person. So love and care goes along with the responsibility. Expectations and disappointments are two different chapters. Correct? Absolutely, their life is not going to come to an end. Correct? If I'm not going to do it, somebody is going to do it in that case. And if I do, am I going to get some return from them? So, when you do some good deed to somebody, you really expect a good deed to come back. But let's come to a conclusion over here. When you do a good deed, just do it, leave it. And it's almost like a boomerang. It'll come back to you definitely in a good way. And you have to be patient towards in your life, and you'll experience to it. But if you do a bad deed, it is almost like a boomerang. It'll come back to you in another way. But you'll be happy for a course of time. But when you experience that boomerang back to you, you'll not be able to face it or convince yourself for what you have done. So every relationship is bonded that way, right? Without expectation, how is it possible? I work for my boss. I expect my pay. My boss expects me to complete the target. Correct. When you are appointed in a job, so you expect a remuneration for it. That is monetary remuneration for it. Correct? Without that, you're not going to sit in the job. And that monetary remuneration will definitely is expected to meet your basic needs. So this is the basic idea, where this is the first basic thing when you sit on a job is you get salary, and when your boss gives that salary, he in turn expects you to complete the target. Either you meet his expectations or you go beyond his expectations. That is up to you. But you cannot be without completing the target. So that is it. So have you any day thought, and have you experienced this in your life? If you're watching a favorite movie in theater, or your favorite on-screen pair movie, and the climax scene appears and movie ends, but there won't be a heart or emotion that easily you will get up from there, and you equally expect part 2 of the same movie. Correct or wrong? Okay. And you're going to a theater and you like a movie really so much, and the movie is so beautifully done, and the on-screen pair is your most favorite to your heart, and when the movie ends, you have spent some quality time for your relaxation. Okay, the movie ends, but still your heart is wanting to more. Why? If the movie has nicely ended, so can I not expect part 2 of it? Will I not be waiting for it? Will somebody do for it? So that is the question, right? So expectation is same way. When you make others experience it, part 1, you provided it. But part 2, part 3, part 4 is like consistency, which will chase you to make you sustain till the end. Correct. So if you are showing, if you are expressing your gratitude or help towards somebody, okay, you're showing some courtesy and kindness towards somebody, correct? So and so they put your trust on so they put the trust on you, correct? So that is the first course of action. You've created an expectation in their heart that you are really a good person, and sometimes if they really need any help, they could reach out to you. So this is like a boomerang now. So you have made your impression in such a way in their heart that they can definitely expect in future to a good course of action or help from you if they need it, because you will do it and you're kind hearted. So now the question is, so the next time if they come, the third time they come, the fourth time they come, will you be really able to satisfy their needs? And will you be able to keep up the consistency that you're always good till your end? Will you not have any personal needs at that moment, personal priorities at that moment, and you cannot meet their expectations? So what will you do in this case? Oh God, correct. So where can I put an end now? Is it possible? Now is it not possible to end it? But I will help you with a simple trick. Okay. Draw a clarity before you feed the taste of expectation. Immediately. Okay. Immediately. That is. And you see somebody and you wanted to help somebody. You see a dog which is helpless on the road and you wanted to help it. But be prepared. In such a case, be mentally prepared and heartfully prepared that you will not fail in that action every time. And when the dog comes to you for food, and you will definitely feed that life, however possible you could and whenever possible you could, to fill its hunger. But if you're not mentally prepared for it, I'll give you a simple trick here. Draw a clarity before you feed the taste of expectation. Immediately don't feed a rasagulla or a gulab jamun to a child who's expecting from you. So those who are expecting from you something is almost, their heart is like a child now. Okay? Think their heart is like a child's heart now. So if you give that child whatever it asks for, and definitely the child will not compromise next time if you ask it to adjust. Correct? So it will not adjust. Though you know to prepare or buy that rasagulla or gulab jamun and give it, but start with a rupee eclair chocolate, a small chocolate, that is a small 1 rupee chocolate. So that's how you start creating that expectation taste. Okay, when right time comes, or show the gradual change, so you could maintain that consistency, so the job becomes easy for you. Now I'll tell you, your first step is give an eclair chocolate when you could. Okay, so the consistency stands there, like you will give only eclair chocolate, correct? So the surprise element is that when time comes, okay, when you're able to do or maintain that consistency again to someone else, you can next time surprise them with a spoon of sugar. Okay, now I ensure you are understanding it. Okay, first you give them 1 rupee eclairs, which is really small. Okay, next, when you wanted to maintain that balance, give them a surprise element stating you are going to give a spoon of sugar. Okay, correct? Now if you wanted to strike a balance, again you can come back to that eclair chocolate. Fine. Now again you're coming down in your wave. That is always better. And next time when you go and give a glass of sugar syrup. Okay. And next at the end, again you can come back to a spoon of sugar. Again you can go back to the end gulab jamun or a rasagulla whenever it's possible. So straight away you can't fix a huge line for your expectations. So ensure that it is small in length and it goes gradually so that the consistency level is not also broken, and you can also satisfy your priorities so that you can help others and ensure that you meet their expectations. Equally, don't be a very enthusiastic person also. What? Why should I not? When I have more energy, why should I not help others? You're absolutely right. If people can judge you that way, after a little long, it won't be felt as surprise or a normal moment of change. Okay. That surprise element is the best thing to maintain the consistency in your expectations, to meet your expectations. So just like that, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You can't do it always, and you can't satisfy everybody at the same time. Okay, it is really important. And definitely either you'll be weak by heart that time, you will have emotional distress, or you have your job priorities at that moment. Even in the own family, you will have some other priorities. And if at that moment, if someone comes and asks you for help, definitely you will not be able to do it. But they'll raise a question at you. You have done that time, why can't you do it now? So that will be the range of voice that will go. Because you have developed an expectation in them. So be sure about it. Same way, feel that in your life. Give your best without expectation. Surprise will surely follow you. So when you do, that's what I said. It's like doing a good deed is almost like a boomerang. Do it from your heart. And God is always watching you. And definitely that boomerang will come back to you some or the other point. Definitely you will find answers for it. So this chapter might have really confused you some extent. Either you might think I will not expect anything and enjoy the surprises. Or what's wrong if I expect and I receive it? Correct? There are two ends over here. This chapter might have confused you some extent. Either you might think I will not expect anything and enjoy the surprises. So I'll not expect something. I'll keep quiet. And somebody will satisfy it. I'll enjoy the surprises. So this is one end. Or what's wrong if I expect and I receive it? That is also right. You will start expecting when it is a close relationship. And definitely if it's going to be your husband or daughter or like your friend, your close friend maybe, you will expect from them. And if they are not able to do it, will you be able to cope up with it? Will your heart be balanced at that moment? And that moment you will say, I don't expect from anybody. If I could not expect even from my own relations, then what is the point of living a life? So it is like an equal mutual understanding, right? Correct. I'm a friend to all. Okay? I'm a friend to all, my dear readers and listeners. I'm a friend to you all. So I would say both the conclusions are right. How come? I can't either support this end or I cannot support that end. I'm common to you all. I decided to visit beach today with my family. This is a small example, I'm ending it. I decided to visit beach today with my family. My family members had a plan today to visit beach and they expected me to join them. Listen carefully. I decided to visit beach today with my family. My family members had a plan to visit beach and they expected me to join them. Simple. In the first statement, you wish to surprise your family and in turn, the family members surprised you with their decision. Correct? So the job is very simple here. You met their expectations also, and your priority is also fulfilled here. So judge the difference and make a difference, and surely life cannot disappoint you. Expectations always hurts. Expectations in all ways surprise hearts. You don't search it, wait, and it will discover you. So it's almost like that. So expectations always hurts. That's how it is told, right? Don't expect anything from anybody. But expectations in all ways difference, and surely life cannot disappoint you. Expectations always hurts. Expectations in all ways surprise hearts. You don't search it, wait, and it will discover you. So it's almost like that. So expectations always hurts. That's how it is told, right? Don't expect anything from anybody. But expectations in all ways surprise hearts. Okay? So when you're kind, when you're patient, when you're deliberately wanted to support somebody, you create an expectation in their heart. But ensure you strike a balance in it in your course of life, because every time you cannot satisfy everybody in your life, though your own loved ones. So sometimes I would really say, learn to say no. Learn to say no. So don't create a false expectation in their heart. So that will lead to trust issues in your life. So if you really could do something for them at that moment, say yes. If you're really not willing to do it, and without willingness you're doing it, don't do it. It's better straightforwardly say no and convince them. Tell them politely that you will be able to do it next time. But giving a false impression and saying I will do it for you, and later if you don't do it, think what will be the situation at that moment. They'll come back to you asking, you said yes and you didn't do it. I trusted you, you will do it, and you didn't do it. Correct? So this will end up into a heated argument in your relationships, and let that not happen. So ensure you strike a balance in your expectations and start feeding from that eclair chocolate, a small chocolate. Then you end up feeding a bigger sweet in life, bigger dessert in your life, or bigger surprise that you're going to give, in whom you have created an expectation. So I conclude again saying that few lines. Expectations always hurts, but expectations in all ways surprise hearts. So you don't search it, wait, and it will discover you. I hope